Welcome back, everybody. It is LastKnownMeal, and welcome to another community hangout. This is episode 6 of the community hangout. I actually started this as a test to see is it actually gonna be good for me to stream with the community? Not to play a game, but just to go live to talk with you guys. And for the past couple of weeks that I've been doing this, it's been hella fun. It's been hella fun, so I'm gonna continue doing this. So welcome everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. We already have about 100 people here. Wow. Thank you so much for joining. So today, I do want to talk a little bit about the RTX trailer, get your thoughts on the topic, and we can also talk about Nvidia a bit because what they had shown, oh my god, that was amazing. Like seriously, I wanted to upgrade to 270 or 280, and then the community was like, no, just wait for the event, and I did, and thank you. Like, I couldn't be more excited that I didn't buy a GPU before this event. So I will be getting the new series, probably 380 or 3080 or 3070. I'm not still sure, it depends on the prices. But the problem is those things are going to be sold out fast on pre-order. You have bots who are going to just pre-order that before you. It's basically impossible to get pre-order that fast, like seriously, because there are people who are waiting for that because it's a business. You buy that, you pre-order, then you resell it when the stock is down. So yeah. Hello everyone. If you have any questions, I will answer. I do apologize if I do miss some questions, but yeah. Good day to you too, Ramprasat VM. I'm sorry for not pronouncing your name correctly, but yeah. I think someone said I have 1070 Ti and I think it will not be enough. I have 1070 right now and I think it will be. Well, it depends on what resolution do you play with. If you are going to play Cyberpunk, of course, without RTX in 1080p, you're not gonna have issues with this because Cyberpunk was created, the development started before, in 2015, once they were done with Blood and Wine. So some of that tech, which was, developed back then, it doesn't mean you won't be able to run this. So in my opinion, 1070, if you have it, you're going to be able to run this game fine. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to run this on the highest settings. Maybe you will. It depends on polishing and balancing of the game, because people have been asking like, where are the system requirements? Well, Marcin Momot, the global community lead, did actually say that they're releasing that soon. At the same time, they have to finish the polishing first before they actually announce the system requirements. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think 1650 is minimum. Yeah, I don't know. Depends. Again, it depends on the resolution you play at, and at the same time, don't only invest in GPU. You also have to invest in CPU. Now, you don't have to have the best CPU. You have to have a decent CPU so that your GPU is not bottlenecking, and at the same time, good motherboard and everything. So it's not just GPU. It is most of why the games are running. They can't run on just on a processor, but it's still. Gianfranco, yo, sup LKM, good morning from Mexico. Good morning to Mexico as well. Here it's 4 p.m. It's not really morning, but Johnson Abram, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much. Wow. Hey, I see I caught you live. I would also like to replace the card because I have 1080. 380 interests me, but the prices in Poland will be cosmic as usual. Yeah, that's the thing with taxes. The prices of these GPUs are going to be expensive here in Bosnia as well. And you know what I do? I have a friend. If you have a friend in Austria or Germany or somewhere like that, I mean, I don't know, like if you're from Poland, but you can just basically go to Austria or Germany and order from eBay then. I mean, for me, eBay, it's much better. I'm not eBay, Jesus. Amazon. For me, Amazon is much better because well, it's cheaper than it is here, like really, really cheaper. And then they send me with, then, you know, my friend is gonna ship me that GPU either with a bus or, I don't know, I think you cannot really put it through a plane just like that, so it has to be through the bus. So I'll get it through there. Like, I'll get, you know, 3070, I think it's gonna be enough. Now, it depends really for me because I have to stream. Then 3080 will probably have to suffice. I honestly do want to stream the game with full, I mean, not full, but, you know, some RTX settings, but it's gonna be interesting to see how well it does. And then if it does well, you know, I will do it. But the best case scenario is just to run the game on high without RTX, because streaming is just, oh my god, your PC is sweating when you're streaming. It's crazy. Yeah. Any news on Cyberpunk 2077 after the UK magazine video? Well, there was the RTX trailer that they had released. In that trailer, they showed off just the settings they're gonna be playing with: shadows, ambient occlusion, you know, illumination. And it looks nice, like seriously, and I think it makes the city more alive in a sense. And when you have a city which is relying on chrome and metal and all of that and lights around you, and when you have commercials everywhere, you know, advertising on billboards, that's when, you know, RTX can really come into play. Because when it first came out, like when RTX was first introduced, I was like, okay, it's just another thing, you know, not a lot of games actually support this new tech. When you turn on RTX, FPS would drop down. You know, it was still early, but now I think it's a really right moment to invest in RTX, because if you're investing in a new GPU, I mean, why would you go for 2X series where you can go for the latest series, which has RTX in the first place? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm really happy with what they did. Honestly, I'm really excited about rendering as well, because I want to see how well those cards actually render video material. Because for me, having enough CUDA cores in my GPU is necessary if I want to stream and also if I want to render my videos. And speed in rendering is everything, especially if you're rendering huge files, I mean long files. And since I render my, you know, my videos in 4K, it takes a while. Oh, I think I missed a donation. So the Potato Man 123, thank you for £5. Thanks for all the great content, LKM. Can't wait for Cyberpunk. I'll be playing on an RTX 2060, so can't wait to use the RTX features. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm actually interested to hear how this game is going to be running on 2060. I mean, 2060 is a very decent card in my opinion. I think you will be able to. Yeah. I am from Poland. Let's see. PC. 3090 is a beast. Yeah, it is a beast, but it really depends. Like, people want the strongest GPU, but they never utilize 100% of that GPU. That's the thing. Like 3090, yes, if you don't have a 4K monitor, if you don't have the means to run the game in 4K, you know, then don't buy it. Like, it's, you know, it's too much. It depends. Like, really, I could go for 3090. It would be, I mean, I would have to spend a lot of money on it, but you know, when you buy that GPU, you buy it for rendering, you buy it if you want to play games in 4K and all of that. But also, if you're buying 3090, you gotta be careful that the rest of your PC is not bottlenecking your card. And think, like, are you going to use 100% of that card? I mean, if you have money, why not? Sure. If you have money. Hello, Ellie. What's up? Oh, we talking about GPU? Yeah, we're talking about GPUs a bit. Have you heard the newest song released on Cyberpunk channel? It's full. Yeah, it's the full song from Tools of Destruction. Yes, I heard it actually. I was just browsing Twitter and boom, they released it because they passed 1 million subs. So yeah, it's a really good song. Talking about music and songs, how about I play this? How about I play some background sounds? Let me see. Now you tell me if this audio, if this music in the background is too loud. And also, huge thanks for CDP Artists for sending this soundtrack, because the music you are hearing, I think, Yeah, this is from CDP from Cyberpunk. It's gonna be in the game. So that's cool. That's really cool. 3090 is unnecessary unless you're doing 4K gaming. I guess you run it right here. Yeah. I mean, yes. 4K gaming. That's when you kind of get that card. I don't know. I mean, I have GTX 1660 and I'm cool. Yeah, I mean, why not? Isn't recommended for like 2070. I mean, they can recommend that you have the latest. I mean, like we're referring to Cyberpunk here. I mean, they could say, well, recommended is 2070, but 1070 will still be able to run this game. I mean, I still am able to run a lot of games today because I have that card, like on highest settings with no problems. Even the games that are graphically, you know, intensive, you know, 1070 is able to do it easy. Depends though. Big F for everyone who bought a 2080 Ti. Yeah, true. Whoever bought 2080 Ti, oof. I almost went for 2070 or 2080, but I didn't. Yeah, 1080s are gonna be able to handle that. Like, don't worry about that. Like, seriously. Any recommendations on a good or very good 4K monitor of 144 Hz, 1ms? I don't know. Don't go for Alienware because they will rip you off. You pay more for the brand. I don't have any specific monitors in mind right now. You can check Asus. You can check, I don't know, does LG make good monitors now? I'm totally out of the monitor game. Like, but maybe Samsung, maybe something like that. Just don't go for Alienware and all of that, because trust me, their monitors are decent. I mean, my friend has an Alienware 240 Hz monitor, and it's really good. But you pay more for that brand, Alienware, than you pay for the actual product, so don't do it. Don't do it. Will Cyberpunk have Vulkan API support? I think Vulkan is less... I don't think Cyberpunk is gonna have Vulkan API support. I think it's only gonna be DirectX. I'm not really good at that, but they said that Vulkan is not gonna be a thing here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still very confused around that because I'm not engineer in that field. I'm not a technician in that field. So for me, that's, you know, I do have to read more up on that. See. LG is great for productivity, nice colors. Yeah, so one thing you have to keep in mind when you're buying a monitor is the panels. So you have TN panel and IPS. I mean, you have better panels, but these two are kind of the main difference. TN panels are, you know, they have less quality, and usually most of the high refresh rate monitors on the market use TN panels. Okay, use TN panels. But IPS panels are better because the color range is much bigger. You know, black colors are black. You know the difference. You know the difference between black and white and how it goes, like different shades of you know, gray and black and white and all of that. IPS is much better for that, and IPS is actually used for color correction, you know, video editing and stuff. But even IPS panels, you have better ones, you have worse ones, you know, it all depends on, so more the expensive monitor, you know, I mean, if you have enough money to go for a fast response time monitor, which is also IPS, I mean, your games are gonna look amazing. I mean, I have an IPS monitor and a TN1, you know, TN panel, which is 144 Hz, and I will always play on an IPS if it's not a multiplayer game, because the colors and the graphics look much better on that monitor. So yeah. Curved monitors. I actually never thought about buying one. I don't know if I ever will buy a curved monitor. I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't think I would get used to it. I don't know. I don't like the curve. I like flat stuff. Yeah. Pat Salomon, makes sense. Thank you. Love your content coming from Gothic. Live pad as well. After Cyberpunk, we need a replay of that. God damn, you know, Gothic is something I started my channel with. You know, it's a really good game. Like, it's old, I know, but it's still good. Yeah. LK and where? Oh my god. When do you think RTX 380 cards will be in pre-build? Who knows? Who knows? Probably after release. I mean, they have to have enough GPUs in stock to be able to do that, and at start it's really difficult to get your hands on something if you don't have connections or you're not fast. It's that simple. Yeah. In that sense. Just bought a 1080p monitor because I don't have money for... I mean... there is... Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with 1080p for now. I'll get a 4K monitor later, I mean... it's not something I actually just want right now. I mean, having a 4K TV for me is more important than having a 4K monitor, but yeah. 4K APS HDR LG, of course, just a couple of $1,000. Do you think 1050 Ti could handle this game? I think yes, on medium settings. I mean, judging from experience, we don't have system requirements yet, but you know, maybe medium to high. Depends really, because of the density of stuff. You know, you're gonna be a night city, and that city is not gonna be filled with stuff. You know, lights, people, cars. You know, and if polishing is good there, if the optimization is good in that, and you will be able to, you know, some GPUs struggle to have decent FPS because the game is just not optimized. No, sometimes it's not about GPU, it's about actually, you know, the game. But yeah, monitor is monitor, just play it. I mean, yeah, it depends. If you really like nice colors, then IPS is a way to go, you know. Harsh Ramteke, thank you so much. Shout out, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I don't think Cyberpunk will be that hardware demanding. It will run on PlayStation 4 and Xbox base forums. It will be demanding with ray tracing, but even most places will be closed spaces with little demand. It depends. I mean, yeah, when you're inside, demand is gonna be lower, but what happens when you go outside, you know? So I actually do want to see the PlayStation 4 base and Xbox One gameplay. Like, I really actually want to see it, because I'm interested in how much are they going to sacrifice on graphics and how are they going to do it. Because I think the first things that are going to go is the amount of lights you have in the city. So let's see, on PC you have somewhere 20 lights, on PlayStation you're gonna have 12 or 10 or something, just to lower that load, you know. But I mean, PlayStation 4, I mean, I have the console, it's right there, I love it, but Jesus, it's old now. Thank God new generation is coming out, because you come to a certain point and you're like, come on, let's just have new stuff. Are you going to buy 3080 or 3090? I think 3080 or 3070. 3090 is a bit of an overkill for me. Maybe if I had money on the side to spend that much money. I mean, it's not even that expensive, but for me, I don't think 3090 would be too much. I think 3080 is more enough, especially because the generational leap they have. So, you know, it's kind of equivalent if I had, you know, 2080 Ti there or something, you know, it's a double the speed, which is insane. They told Cyberpunk would run on Nvidia GT 690 low. Who said that? They like, no, they still haven't told anything about system requirements, nothing. But they will soon, Lincoln Lex, MadQueen, Neon Arcade, LastKnownMeal, Dantix, and I always have trouble to pronounce his name. Sorry, man. Apolxy, Jesus. Who I watch consistently for Cyberpunk info, news, and lore. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do actually. I recently followed up Dantix and Apoxy. Jesus. They're cool. They're really cool. They make amazing videos. Seriously. It's really nice to have more people in the community making content. Some people are saying Cyberpunk will be about 200 gigabytes, but given how Witcher 3 was, we should expect it to be around twice at max. So that's about 60 to 70. Marcin Momot again said that the game is not going to be 200 gigabytes. It's going to be up to, you know, modern standards. But don't count Warzone into that. Warzone is notorious for their updates and just their file size. So my opinion is around 100 gigs. You know, 90 to from 90 gigs to 110 for base game, not including the expansions and updates and all of that. So we'll see. I mean, if they manage to compress this game even more, it's gonna be whew. But if it's 90 gigabytes, I mean, I'm fine with it. Even if it was 200, I would download it. Don't take me wrong. But no, it's not going to be 200 gigabytes. Everything is soon, like NCV. NCV is probably October. I mean, there is that Tokyo Game Show on the 26th, I believe, of September. And then there were some rumors that we're gonna see it earlier. I mean, October, for me it's October. I mean, think about it. November is gonna be too busy. They gotta, you know, focus on the release date, you know, on the release day. So, October would be a really good time. Mid to late October for NCV. I'll happily delete Warzone to have space for Cyberpunk. It's like, I love playing Warzone, but Jesus, every single update, like, I'm not gonna download that. It's too much. Even on fiber, I literally have fiber internet, and it's too much. Like, it downloads relatively fast, but it's just too much. And the thing is, most of that stuff is being overwritten. It's not adding too much. It's not wasting too much space on your hard drive. So let's say the current folder is 200 gigabytes. You get a 150 gigabyte update. The size of the folder might increase for 10 to 20 gigs, just because the rest is overwriting stuff. Should upgrade my CPU for 3080. Got a R5 3600. I don't know. I really don't know. You gotta Google that. As my friend says, don't worry if it works. EA will sell you a solution, even though it's not their game, or they can do shit. Am I going for a new GPU? Yeah. I'm going for it. I mean, I have to stream Cyberpunk, right? When the game comes out, so I want to have the best quality which is possible to get. Even though YouTube is for streaming. I don't know, we'll see. If I'm having issues with streaming on YouTube because of nudity in the game or whatever, I'll just switch to Twitch to stream there. I mean, the videos are still gonna come out to the channel, but if YouTube is causing issues, because you see, like, you saw what happened with Charlie and Markiplier. I mean, with Charlie first, the guy released a video and then YouTube is like, no. This video from 5 years ago, you talked about it, you gotta have your video taken down. You know, it's just disgusting. So, yeah, I will stream Cyberpunk, of course. It's gonna be the thing. What's your guess on Cyberpunk 2077 minimum requirements? I don't know, 1070 minimum? Or 1060 or something like that. You know, minimum, bare minimum. But you have to look every time when someone writes minimum requirements. You have to see, maybe they write that, maybe they won't. In what resolution they played, because that's also important. They say this is the FPS you get in Cyberpunk in 4K, and you're like, oh, that's good FPS, and then you go 1080p, and then FPS skyrockets. But yeah. I don't actually know. We'll see. I think it's whatever you see on today's, you know, system requirements of AAA titles. I think it's gonna be somewhat the same. You know. Still quite a third. What's wrong with my voice today? Jesus. 3080. I'm going for 3080, not 3090. I don't think so. It's too much. It's an overkill. And did you see the size of those new GPUs? I'll need a room. I'll need a new room. This game might have a nudity censorship. I wish. I hope so. Like, if they actually want people to stream the game, they gotta add that option. Because you never know. You might be, like, I might be in Night City, going around the corner, and something happens in front of me which is against TOS. So what do I do now? When you saw how easy it is to bring down a stream, one male butt and the stream goes down. So what? I'm gonna host a 24-hour stream and then 12 hours in something's gonna happen and you know my stream is gonna be taken down. Like if YouTube doesn't fix that, then how do they expect people to stream on their platform? Like seriously. Spellbreak is free now. I actually knew about Spellbreak since it was in alpha, pre-alpha stuff. I actually played it. I was a tester for that. Not official tester, that was just given the pre-alpha. I mean, the game is difficult. Poof, the game is difficult. Fun, but difficult, but it never grabbed my attention. Yeah. What CPU do I have? I have i7-7700. It's not overclocked or anything. It's not even unlocked version. The next CPU I'm getting is gonna be AMD, and we'll see. I gotta get liquid cooling for this AIO. I mean for CPU. It's so much better than having a fan with a huge heatsink. Like, let's move on in the future, guys. But yeah, I know that some people don't really want to have liquid cooling because you know. It might leak or something, I get it, but you know, I love it. I love liquid cooling, it's the future. LKM looks skinnier. Maybe a bit, I don't know. I've been watching my food a bit, you know, what I eat. So it might be that. I'm actually prone to losing weight. I have a very fast metabolism. Doesn't like I eat like crazy, but it doesn't help. It was always like that. What do you think of other Cyberpunk genre games that would come after Cyberpunk? Will they see more success than CP? I doubt it, but you never know. Like, Cyberpunk has been hyped like crazy. Like, wow. Like, the amount of attention this game has, it's never I've seen before. So, of course, like, a game might come out later, which, it's gonna be in the same, subgenre or something. And it might be more popular, but we'll see. For now, you know what helps them? Their name is Cyberpunk. Like, it's not the game. The name of the game is not something like the Winged Fury or something. I'm just thinking about names. It's Cyberpunk, and whenever you type in Cyberpunk, you know, as a subgenre, the first thing which is gonna come out is Cyberpunk 2077 or Cyberpunk Red or Cyberpunk 2020. I believe it's the best name they could have come up with. I mean, that Mike Pondsmith and his team came up with all the way in 1898. Wait, not 1898. Yeah, I'm tired. Which is better for gaming, PC or PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5? Whatever you feel like playing the best. I mean, I primarily play on PC. I have PlayStation over there. But if I'm on PlayStation, it's usually when I lean back, you know, relax a bit, and then, you know, but mostly I play on PC. Depends, you know. I think Red Dead 2 will still be better than Cyberpunk when it again with comparisons and what is better. Can't we have two games which are good? It's always like that. Which is better? Well, is WoW better or is New World better now? Like, we can have both, you know, and they're two completely different games. Again, I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is amazing. I played it. It's a superb game. There is no reason for Cyberpunk not to be amazing as well. We still have to wait for the game to come out though for my review, but you know. Hello from Russia. We don't have good Cyberpunk YouTube channels, so you're made good content. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. I think Cyberpunk community now on YouTube has amazing YouTubers, in my opinion, that create really good content. Amazing content. And much more is to come once the game is out, trust me. Like, the amount of people, you guys are OGs, remember that. You guys are OGs who are following the game before it's out, and you're learning about the lore as well. The more open world sandbox is the better. I mean, yeah, but this is RPG, not sandbox. Yeah, it's just the Rockstar. I mean, they do create amazing games, but Jesus, like their publishing side of the company, go away. What the? Their publishing side of the company is just wow, Jesus. Like their development side, like the people who work on the game, people who create all of those things, they are amazing. Like seriously, these people create amazing stuff. But on their publishing side, it's a mess. It's a mess. Trust me. And the worst thing is that developers get shit on when the game is bad. But let me tell you something. No developer sets out to make a bad game. No developer sets out to make a bad game. Problems can happen, of course, but most of the problems which happen are the problems with management. When the management doesn't know what game they're working on, or they don't have a clear vision, problems happen. If they don't have time, if they don't want to have enough time to work on a game, that's the problem. And then devs, you know, they're the ones that people reach out to and say, oh, you ruined my game. No one sets out to make a bad game. Trust me. At least not on the developer side. But there is that business side of a company where a developer cannot say anything. Like, it's not up to developer to say, alright, we're not going to include microtransactions, or we are. His job is to develop the game. If he doesn't like it, he can get out. It's just how those people think. Sadly, it's like that. We know Cyberpunk will be an amazing game, but don't you all think there's gonna be some inevitable disappointed people thanks to this? I mean, it's their problem. People have to realize that this game is not the second coming of Christ. It's a video game. They're not setting out to make everything. They're not setting out to please everyone. So I mean, people can dislike the game. It's their absolute, you know, valid thing to do. It's their right. So yeah, I don't pay much attention to that. Like, there's a lot of games that people dislike that I like. I don't care about that. I enjoy the game. Like, I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm just gonna give you the good sides and the bad sides of the game in my review, so you can decide. Because if there is something which I didn't like about Cyberpunk in my review, I will talk about it. Like, I'm not going to betray the trust of my community because of a review. Jeez. I like to be respectful in my reviews. That's the thing. If the game has some bad things, and okay, this can be easily fixed, or this might be a problem, for as long as you're respectful, like, criticism is good. Like, for as long as you're respectful. But people think that they can criticize something and not be respectful, which, what the fuck? Half-Life 2 beta is better than retail Half-Life 2. Jeez, I need to play Half-Life again. God damn. PC Master Race, you can ask Henry Cavill. I remember watching the original teaser trailer a week before going into military, thinking, man, I'm gonna miss out. Almost 8 years later. Oh my god, imagine that. You go into service, you finish your tour or whatever, you come back home and the game is still not out yet, man. But at least you didn't miss it. At least you're safe, man. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Even GTA 5 will do his PS5 release title again, so just wait what CDPR does. I mean, yeah, why not? I'm comfortable with PC, but cost gaming is really high. PS5 is much cheaper than a good Nvidia GPU. I mean, yeah, if, you know, depends where you are. Here, you can create a really good PC for the price of PlayStation 5, for example. Like, here you can, because of the taxes and all of that, you can create a really, really good PC. But yeah, I mean, this generational leap right now, I don't know, if people are, if they don't care on what they play on, I would, if they can buy a mediocre PC or pay PlayStation 5, I would recommend PlayStation 5. Unless your PC is built so in a way that you can upgrade later. Because every time you build a new PC, you have to think about the future. About, like, what are you going to change up, you know? You gotta have That's why I always buy a great motherboard. I pay more for a motherboard, not to have gaming, you know, on it written, but you know, if it has NVMe slots, if it has enough, you know, PCI slots, if it's a good motherboard, it's more important, and good PSU. You need good power, because if you buy enough power, if it's 80 plus gold or whatever, platinum, you can upgrade. It's not going to be a problem for a PSU. And you know, it's just me, but I always recommend getting full modular PSU, because cables are so much easier to assemble with a, I mean, you can buy a half modular where some cables are gonna be outside, you can plug in. There's gonna be a main cable, but yeah. I am going through your messages, guys. Don't worry, I'm going slowly but surely. I pre-ordered on PC, probably won't be able to run it. I think you will. Don't worry. I think you will. Like, as soon as they release the system requirements, I'm making a video on it. We're gonna talk about it. CDPR and Rockstar Energy Drink just announced a new electronic cereal comic that is unlocked with codes of the cans of their energy drink. Final version is called Where's Johnny? Really? Damn, that's cool. A lot of companies are now pushing for Cyberpunk. Damn. But yeah, I sadly that drink is US only, so I don't live in US. So people can finally realize I'm not faking my accent, because if I was and I was from USA, then I would be able to buy that drink. But I can't. But seriously, why don't they ship that drink to Europe? On an unrelated note, I've always been curious, how did you come up with your username? If I don't know. Like, I've been getting this question a lot. Like, I don't know why I came up with LastKnownMeal. It's so random. I think I remember I was like, I had a piece of paper and I was writing down names, because I had a couple of channels before this. I've been a very long time on YouTube. I had a couple of channels before this. I had a channel with, I mean, LastKnownMeal before my first Gothic video had like 350 videos, because I was doing tutorials and guides and stuff for Risen 2. Yeah. I remember that the first video I uploaded on YouTube was done in Windows Movie Maker, and it was Trine 1. Google that game. Trine 1 came out ages ago, and it's the first game I still remember that I uploaded. It was a gameplay commentary video, me playing through the game and commenting on it. That was the first thing in Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. Been through all of those. Yeah, it's just Discord. New Cyberpunk comic issues can be obtained from the codes on Rockstar. Good luck. Whoever can actually buy that drink and drink it. Because I can't. Oh my god, there's a lot of questions. Again, I do apologize if I missed something. Did I miss Serious Geek? Thank you for $5. Are you getting 3080? Most likely. About 95% that one, because 3080 is the perfect balance between, you know, 3070 and 3090. And for me, I think that's more than enough. You know, streaming, you know, you need to have a good PC for streaming, but you don't have to have a perfect PC for streaming. I'm able to stream my games on 1070 GPU and 7700. I mean, that is i7, and it is one of the best CPUs for streaming, but still, you know. Going into games with the wrong mindset can set you up for disappointment. Yeah, of course. You're absolutely right. Have you heard about Unreal Engine 4 remake of Stalker? It was my friend. If they pull it off, I can't wait for it. If they actually pull off Unreal Engine 4 remake, you know, Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, if they pull it off in Unreal Engine 4, yeah, seriously, can't wait for it. It's crazy that after all these years, the Stalker community is still going strong for that game. My god, I love it. Ooh, there's a lot. Mike Pondsmith seems like a good storyteller. Saw some videos of him playing Cyberpunk. Read his vision. Seem interesting. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, look at what he wrote in the source book. Look at what Cyberpunk 2020 is. Written in 1989. 1989. 1989. And the man saw like a lot of stuff that we have today. I mean, you could see it. If you were someone like Mike and you thought about the future and where the world could go, especially with his imagination, of course, you can get so many things right. And he got a lot of things right. When you think about it, just look at the history and the mega corporations and all of that. I mean, there were corporations back then, but they were not as strong as today. Today, corporations, especially the tech ones, oof. And then Elon comes with his Neuralink, and it's like, well, now we have the chips in our brain. It's just the beginning. And if you're telling me, like, whoever tells me that we're not living in Cyberpunk universe, I mean, future, we are. They were right. Every single dystopian author that wrote about this was right, because we're not gonna be going through that sci-fi thingy that some people were saying, because in sci-fi we cured everything, we did this, we did that, everyone is happy, but not really. I don't think so. Yeah. You reckon AMD's RX 8GB will be good at playing? I mean, yeah, well, yeah, I think so. I think so. Like, they're not going to release Cyberpunk just for the new graphics cards. They have to think about the people who are going to buy it. So they have to kind of aim for the general public, you know, what the general public has, because not everyone has 280. Not everyone is gonna have the new GPUs. They know it. Like, they know it, of course. I'm 57, not sure if I'll still be alive when Squadron 42... Oh my god, yeah. Even that, it's been coming out for ages, but I talked about it on my on our podcast. Like, it's good for developers to have visions, to be thinking about great things, about great gameplay mechanics and features and all of that. But there needs to be a stop. You know, you can make so many things. You can't make everything. You can't have every single feature known to the humans in the game. It takes a lot of time. People are not going to wait. People are going to get tired of it, you know? So, I mean, I want to go into Squadron. I want to go into Star Citizen. But, I mean, the game is in development since I was born. RTX sucks total of 320 watts. Whew. Whew. Damn. Do you think 3080? Why do I keep saying 380? For me, it's easier to say 380. Will be enough to run Cyberpunk and max settings in 2K? Oh, I think so. I don't know, like, if it's gonna be able to run it on 165 plus FPS, because streaming itself is, well, extremely challenging for a PC, you know. You need to have like the most craziest PC for you to be able to stream the games and all of the animations, because every single animation in OBS, like the transition you have, like I click transition, something happens. If you have animated graphics on the display, that all takes from GPU and CPU. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like this, but if they actually want to have a good competing GPUs, 3080 should be able to run this on this frame rate, in my opinion. Maybe lesser, but we'll see. Thanks for joining my late lunch. Bon appetit. I expect to know requirements by the end of next week. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Depends. They said soon, so they have to think about the people as well. Oh, 270 people watching. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming here. Wow, wow, wow. We have Rockstar 2 in Germany, but not sure about that promo. I never saw Rockstar drink. I don't think I saw it here. I think I saw it in Austria, maybe. But the promotion itself, I think it's just gonna be US. Which is kind of sad. No, it's kind of sad. But yeah, DLSS will boost performance massively for RTX 1. Yeah, I saw that. I saw they were comparing with Control, I believe, and without DLSS it was like what, 35 frame rate, FPS, and then with that it was around 60 to 70, which was whoa. If they actually managed to do it, if they managed to boost the RTX frame rate so much, it's insane. Like, seriously. Southern Locust, yo man, what's up? Welcome. Your opinion about GeForce Now plus Cyberpunk 2070? I'll be playing I actually tried GeForce Now. I actually reviewed it a while back when CDPR said that you will be able to play Cyberpunk 2077 through GeForce Now. Regarding the service, I think it's really nice. I think it's easy to use. One thing you should pay attention to is that your modem is a 5 GHz one, because it's the best for streaming games. It's gonna give you the best input rate, input delay. There is not gonna be input delay. The quality of the stream is gonna be better. I personally did it, but I don't have a 5 GHz modem, just a 2.41, and it is on fiber. I tried it on PC. I played Destiny a bit, and it was actually decent. The quality was absolutely okay, in my opinion. Even though like the servers here are a bit slow, but that's on my side. That's not on GeForce Now side. So I expect where there is better infrastructure in a sense, and we're closer to servers and all of that, I think it's a very good thing. I think GeForce Now is an amazing thing because you play the games you have. I mean, not all the games that are available for it. Did it say what can we expect from next NCV? I think they said they were gonna talk about what they said something at the end. I can't remember now, but they said a couple of things that they're gonna talk about. How many gigs Cyberpunk will take you? I don't know. You're gonna have a lot of gigs because as you're going through the city in a free roam, you're gonna be getting messages from fixers, and they will give you random jobs. It's not gonna be too much tied to the quest. It's gonna be activities you can do on the map. But overall, I'm not sure how many gigs or jobs. Yours is 5 GHz, then you're gonna be able to run GeForce Now much better. The fuck is going on outside? Jesus Christ, every time I stream. Are you gonna eat chicken after the stream? I actually ate. So after this stream, I'm gonna, do some stuff, do some editing, and then I'm gonna go play some games. It's been a while since I played games, guys. I don't play that many games just because I don't have time. I just work on these videos and but yeah, I actually ate before this for the first time. Helkim will sell his firstborn for a I mean, why 380? Why not 3090? Jesus Christ. NCV? I don't know. I was pronouncing. I can't even imagine how big the DLCs will be. Well, they're gonna be free. The DLCs. They're gonna give you some content, but expansions, Can we have a mod to dab Cyberpunk 2077? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Maybe in the oven moment. Do you stream on Twitch or whatever? I primarily stream on YouTube, but if YouTube is causing issues, I will go to Twitch. I already have a channel on Twitch. I streamed some time back, but I was never actually on Twitch streaming. Yeah, I do have Southern. Just reach out to me. Either DM me in Twitter or wherever. Sure, I have time. I have time to talk. No worries. Yeah, 3090 would be overkill, but it really depends. I actually want to see how 3070 does on Cyberpunk, because I think the most people are going to be buying 3070, if they are going to invest in new GPUs. And said in my video that I want to see 2080 go up against 3080, and actually I want to see the difference of frame rate done by people, because a lot of these things they promote and the speeds they get and temperatures they get, they are in perfect conditions. They are true, they cannot lie, but they are in perfect conditions, good airflow, blah blah blah. They increase the fan speed or whatever when they do these tests and whatever. So yeah, like especially manufacturers, they're gonna be selling those GPUs now, because there's gonna be a giant fight which manufacturer is going to sell more GPUs. And I recommend watching reviews from people before that. There's very good people out there with Jay, Linus. There's one more guy which I kept watching, but I can't remember his name now. But yeah, he's amazing. You think we can save and play all 3 life paths at the same time? Yeah, I believe so. I said a long time ago that they should have a character slots. So, for example, you click on a character and then it opens up every single save game you have with that character. I think it's gonna be easier for people to organize their saves and their characters at the same time. It's a good thing. I don't know if they have that or not, but just from experience, I think that would be better. Like if you have just different slots with different characters that you created, and then you have 20 slots, and you click on that and then see what part of that you want to load, depending on stuff you saved. How much of an upgrade will it be on PS5 with back compact? We mean with backwards compatibility on day one? Well, they said that once the PlayStation 5 comes out, they will put out a small upgrade to Cyberpunk so you can run it through a backwards compatibility. It will of course take, in account all of the new tech you have. It's gonna run the game faster. And once they finish creating the PS5 version of the game that is gonna be sold, then people who bought the PS4 version will be getting that upgrade for free, the one they're going to sell. So first comes the small upgrade so you can run the game, and then after they release the PlayStation 5 version for everyone, that's when, Jesus Christ, that's when you're actually gonna get it. So yeah. I can't focus, this guy keeps hitting something outside. Any word on how big the game is? No, not right now. But they say it's gonna be, just the standard of today. 180, 90, 110 gigs. Maybe 80, maybe 90. I wonder if they're gonna have super versions. The new versions are gonna be coming out, no worries. Right now, they just wanna get this first out of the way. What would happen to CDPR if Cyberpunk is bad? Oof. It will be a giant hit for the company, but, they're not. That's why they're taking all of these delays, so that it doesn't happen. They have to get the risk to minimum before release. Member of the Russian Nvidia team told that 2K 120 FPS games will work on 3080 and 4K 60 or less FPS. That's nice. Is it though? What's your guess for next NCV? I keep forgetting what they said. Again, I do apologize for that. I keep forgetting what they said. They haven't mentioned cyberspace, but I do actually want to see cyberspace. We haven't seen anything when you think about it. Like, we haven't seen the net properly. Like in Deep Dive, we saw that BBS data fortress, we saw the black wall, but we haven't seen the net so much. So I'm wondering. We'll see. We'll see. And you know what's funny? I didn't stream for 2 weeks No one was outside. I click on the stream, and boom, people are like outside doing shit. Let's go and just. Oh my god, I gotta move into You know what? It would be crazy. I move into the mountain, far away from everyone, and I just have this internet cable going into my hut. That's all I need. Honestly, that's all I need. Can we kill random people in Cyberpunk because we can't kill random people in The Witcher? Yes, you will be able to do it. You will be able to do it, but NCPD and Psycho Squad will be coming after you. And Philip Weber said that they won't let you do anything in the city. I mean, it's still, you know, other people have guns, etc. So the cops and Psycho Squad are probably gonna be high level, high defense, you know, high damage characters that are just gonna gun you down if you're not. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be people who are just gonna come in and kill everyone, I'm sure. But they said that they won't let you do, like, destroy the city. They won't let you do that, like you go into free roam and destroy everything. But you know, you click save game and then you do all that stuff and you load the game, you had your fun and consequences are gone. Didn't they say we're gonna talk about the soundtrack? I think that was one of the things they said. But yeah. Uter, thank you so much for $5. What do you think about them winning those Gamescom awards without the game not being out yet? I talked about it. It's nothing insane. It's nothing too out of the ordinary. It's a normal thing in the industry because judges are the ones who give prizes. Judges are the one who will score the game, and then, you know, they will announce the winners. And the people who actually reviewed Cyberpunk, some of them were actually members of the German team for you know, establishing those 18 plus things, ESRB ratings or whatever, like the German board of whatever. And they played the game a lot. They played the content full version of the game, of course, to the end, probably maybe even 2 times. But they did play it a lot, and you know, it's a very normal thing. I mean, when you don't have presence, it can be kind of a bad thing, you know. You know, it was kind of a, I don't know, the overall organization of those rewards and how they just delivered them was like, but still, congratulations, you know. It's a very normal thing. Even films, before they come out, you see Sundance. You see Cannes before the film, like Sundance Film Festival winner, and then you're like, we didn't see this. Well, judges did, and for them that's important. Judges are the ones who give those awards. So, yes, Traz Luz, I saw the new image of this. I saw the new song. I heard it. I mean. Really good, like really good. I gotta see if I can use that in my videos. I think yes, because if CDPR owns all the rights to it, like they're really cool. Like they are really cool. They allow you to use all of their stuff. Like just don't sell it and you're good. Like it's amazing to have a company which tells you you can use our assets, don't sell them, you can use them. Don't lock out people from the content, you can use it. And it's amazing. Zero problems with that. Actually, when there is a problem, someone claims your Cyberpunk video, they jump in and they solve it. And it's not they jump to me because of the subs. No, they actually helped me when I had, 20k subs. So they help. They really help. Oh, again with vehicle customization. Jesus Christ, I'm done with that. I'm done. Sorry, jumped in stream late. Thanks for your info. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. 76 days, 2 hours remaining. We're getting close. This is the closest we have been. Seriously, this is the closest. I don't think I would imagine just one more delay. I mean, you can make only so many Cyberpunk videos, and it's not that I don't want to make them, it's I don't have gameplay. It's boring to watch the same gameplay. I know. I saw the comments. I know, I get it. But it is what it is. But once the game comes out, that's gonna be it. Like seriously, me getting to free cam, flying over Night City, recording that. Oof. So please, if there's any modders here, please just give me the debug console as fast as possible. Will there be a choice of difficulty? Did they actually say about the choice of difficulty, or is it just gonna be, you know? Witcher had difficulty, so I think they might actually have difficulty options for this game. But I'll go for the most difficult ones because of just I like the challenge. I like to utilize every single gameplay mechanic they actually have in it. And the only way to do it is if you have strong enemies, like in The Witcher. On easy, just the story, you don't need potions, you don't need oils, you don't need all of that. But once you're playing on Death March, and even Death March, in my opinion, could be a little bit more difficult. Especially once you learn the pattern of the enemy, they're easy to destroy, even on Death March. Like, once you get decent Witcher gear, you're covered. Yeah. This guy in the background hitting this. I'm gonna hit him in the head, I swear to God. We still need to survive the next months to get our reward, which is CP. Yeah, jeez, it's been... Someone wrote, like, on one of my previous video, like, let's remember all of those who didn't actually see the game, who haven't been here for the game, and yeah, that's true. Like, that's true. Like, rest in peace, everyone who didn't, you know, manage to get the game. Yeah. I'm probably gonna finish the stream earlier because this motherfucker outside is hitting the thing and it's annoying. Yeah, I know, I hear. Every time I want to record, someone is hitting something. I'm gonna hit him in the head as soon as I'm done with the stream. Hey LKM, good to finally meet you online. Hello man, thank you. The blow. Oh my God, it's just the neighbors, man. It's just the neighbors. Yeah. And he... Oh my God. Yeah. My God. It's so annoying. Like, why today? Out of all days. Out of all days. Why today? I didn't stream for 2 weeks. I didn't have this community hangout. And at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., someone is just doing this. It's annoying, I'm sorry, it ticks me off. Do I piss off my neighbors? Never, man. Never. I play loud music inside of my house. I never open up the windows when I play loud music. I never bang on the door. I never bang on the walls. I never bang on the... I don't yell in my house. So... I'm not the problem here. I'm not the problem here. Seriously. But yeah, I can talk to them because they are actually family, and they won't stop. Because I will stop. It's so funny. I think, yeah, it annoys me more because I can hear it more, and I like to have my streams be good, you know, and that's why I like audio quality. I like good audio, clean audio quality. And when there is issues in the background, it pisses me off, seriously. Yeah, it does. It probably does piss me off more than you. It's not loud on your side, really? If it's not loud on your side, then I'm happy. I am not the aggressor. Listen, I'm gonna do this. I think it's gonna be better. See you, Nick. See you, Nick. Thank you for stopping by. Do you think we will finally get Fallout New Vegas level of dialogue with Cyberpunk? I mean, did you see all the things they talked about? Like, characters saying one thing and meaning the other thing. Like, they want to double cross you because that's life. I think it's gonna be really good. I mean, yeah, why not? I think it's great. I think I'm kind of blocking the sound with my body, so, you know, we should be okay. You don't hear anything, but it's noticeable, yeah. But it's, yeah. Started streaming 69 minutes ago, nice. I really don't care. Yeah, it's really nice. You guys are so chill. I don't know if I'm chill today because of all the... If you have Nvidia card, you could use RTX voice. I don't have. I have 1070. Do I have that thing? Do I have that option? Noise is better now. I'm still adjusting everything regarding the noise, regarding the audio quality. I'm actually going to put some foam, those boards in the background, so that, you know, when I'm actually talking, there is no echo. I think the audio quality I have right now is pretty decent. I won't have better one, but for that I need to actually have a proper studio, which I am thinking about in the future, to have a really good studio, which I'm going to record in. I do have an attic up there, which is unused space, and there is enough space, in my opinion, to create a really good studio for me to record. So that's coming. Yeah. Kalenko again with 20 euros, man. Thank you so much. Seriously. Like, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. It's this, like, what is this? Second time, third time? Man, thank you a lot. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Add this to your piggy bank for your new 3080 and throw your old GPU out the window. Maybe aim for the head of the thing. Thank you, man. Yeah. Well, I honestly just hope that I'll be able to get the GPUs before Cyberpunk. In terms of them being available, they're gonna be out of stock really fast. But I'll wait for as long as I need to get it. I'll wait. We have a city to burn, yeah. You can try RTX voice on GTX cards, but uses more GPU power. When I get a GTX card. Wait, RTX cards or do I have this option on 1070, or is that only starting from 20 series? Hey man, I see you live. Do you believe the story will hold up because of all the choices? We have to wait to see. I mean, we still know what the story, like, overall the end of the story is gonna be. What's the end game? What happens with V? What happens with people? So yeah. Kalenko is a real G out here, man. Thank you, Kalenko, again. It's wow. Do you think your PC can handle Cyberpunk at nice settings? I don't know. Like, the problem is you cannot know that unless you start the game, because there are some games which are well polished, the engine is good, like Resident Evil stuff, for example. My Resident Evil games and that engine runs really well on my PC, and doesn't matter which settings. You can put the highest settings or the lowest, the game is still gonna look nice. If the engine is a problem, sometimes if it's not optimized, if it's not polished, you're gonna have bad FPS regardless of the PC you have. So yeah, it is. 3080 is 40 to 50% faster than 2080. I think I saw that in that graph. Wow, yeah. You should cosplay Blade Runner 2049. Thanks. There's gonna be some cosplay, I guess, once the game is out. I really want to get my hands on that jacket, but I think I'll have to go and make it. I don't know, I never made a jacket in my life. So I'll probably have some people help me. I don't make clothes. I don't make cosplay. I'm not a cosplayer. We'll see. Is 400 watt PSU enough? No. I'll tell you right now, it's not. You know why it's not? If you do something on your PC, you're running a software, you're playing a game, and let's say a certain level on that game requires to draw more power from your GPU. Something can happen, your PC can become unstable, it can crash, it can turn off, and if a PSU is like working too much, if it doesn't have enough breathing room, it's going to fail. So I definitely recommend getting more than that. And it's also just the watts, it's also at least, let it be 80 plus gold. 80 plus gold, 650 watts is gonna be enough for you. Maybe 750 depending on the rest of your PC, depending on the CPU, on what else do you use, what are you gonna use it for. So yeah. So 650 watts, maybe more, but make sure it's like gold. Which Resident Evil? The latest one. The Resident Evil 3, it ran amazing for me. Resident Evil 2 remake, it was amazing how it ran. Seriously. What's your guess or hope for how long the game will be? Depends, like minimum I can say, minimum is like how long does it take you just to focus on the main mission and finish that without touching anything else on the side. So if I compare it to The Witcher, I think 100 hours is gonna be maybe more if you want everything in the game in one playthrough. Maybe it's gonna be 40 hours if you want, but it's just, these are just guesses. Even developers don't really know like how much does it take you. So I mean, I cannot know. I can only guess, but guessing, I don't like it because I'm just guessing and I can be completely wrong, so I don't want to do it. Yeah, don't cheap out on PSU. Don't do it. Yeah, RTX alone needs 320 watts. Yeah. That's why I always get a good PSU, which is 80 plus gold, platinum or something like that, and you know, stick it in. PSU is gonna be running for a while. Just make sure it has enough breathing room. So in your case, don't go Verge on your PC if you watch that. Oh Jesus Christ, that Verge. Remember when they assembled the PC? They called in some guy. Jesus, that was painful to watch. But yeah. Which is worth it, PS5 or PC? Look man, it's difficult. Like, I think for everyone who was playing on console, like who was playing on PlayStation 4, I think they're gonna be naturally going over to PlayStation 5. For me, I'm a PC gamer first. It's not because I hate PlayStation or Xbox. It's because it's kind of a normal thing here to have a PC instead of a console, because they can be expensive. I would upgrade my PC. So you have to think about a couple of stuff. Do you need PC to work? Do you want to? Which games do you want to play? Think about that. Like if you're only using it for gaming, for Netflix, if you don't care about anything else, you already have a laptop or something, you like gaming on a couch with a controller, why not? Why not? I completely understand that. It's basically up to you. No one can tell you which is better. I mean, objectively I can tell you, but PS5 is gonna be like, it's gonna be really good in terms of just hardware inside. So, I mean, here it's normal to have a PC and PlayStation, Xbox not so much. Yeah, same here. Are you from Balkan as well? But yeah, Xbox here is basically non-existent. I never heard anyone here that said to me, "Oh, I'm going to buy Xbox." It doesn't go that way because Xbox here is more expensive, and it's not really. No, we just don't. We don't have it. It's not. Is Xbox One S controller worth buying for PC? Yeah, I love their controller. I don't know where is mine. But yeah, I love having Xbox controller and playing with it. For me, that controller is much better than PlayStation 1 because it's bigger. Again, personal preference. I have big hands. But the thing is, I grew up with NES and I grew up with PlayStation 1. So, damn, before when you see all those controllers without the, without the analog... Remember those controllers on PS1? They were so small. The NES ones, they were like this. They were like this small. I'm thinking of upgrading my... You're gonna upgrade from 1060 to 3070. Yes, my friend. Yes. Upgrade. Tyler Graham, thank you for coming by. I'm from Denmark. We're PC and PS country. Ooh, so it's the same. Same as here. Deeply inside, we'll know PC is better. It's all again personal preference. In terms of specs, yeah, but even now new consoles are moving in with really good tech. I had analog sticks on my PS1. I didn't. I used the stock ones, the stock ones. Xbox basically has no presence in Asia too. So I think Xbox has the most presence in USA, right? I think that's their main target. It's USA. Yeah. Where to sell 2080 Ti? Oh my god, there's gonna be... If you're in the market for used 2080 Ti's, they're gonna be running cheap now. Just pay close attention. Watch out that they haven't used those cards for mining. It's kind of difficult to know, but it's risk. What the fuck is that sound? Yeah, it's just my neighbor. I'm sorry. I cannot control everything which happens in the world. Yeah. 650 watt PSU, I think is gonna be enough. It's the minimum. If you can go higher, 750 maybe, I recommend that you do. If you cannot, then 650. But again, 80 plus gold or better. Greetings from Lithuania. Hello. Hello, Demolition. Hello, Illicit Soul. Sorry about everyone that I missed. I plan to build a PC for Cyberpunk, but the Xbox Series X sounds like a beast. I'm going for this set, of course, yeah. I mean, just the new consoles, man. I love it. I love that it's moving forward. I love that tech is moving forward. You know why? You know why? The most because of devs. Because now devs have more room to play in their games. They can create better worlds. They can create bigger games. So just from the standpoint of developers, I think that's amazing. So yeah. There's a PSU shortage right now, so anything you can get your hands on is good. Really? There's a PSU shortage? Wow. Well, I'm kind of feel lucky now that I bought mine. Do you think there will be another delay? Don't really think so. If that delay happens, we're all gonna be in a problem, not just CDPR. And by that I mean something big has to happen for them to delay the game again. And also by that I mean external stuff, Like in 2020, you saw anything can happen. So yeah, no, they're not going to delay. Hello, party people. Hello to you too. I hope us PS4 users will be able to download it early. I know there's gonna be a preload. I'm sure of it. I'm 100% sure that you're gonna be able to preload the game. I'm not sure on which platforms though. I don't know if that's the case with PlayStation, because every single game I have on PlayStation, it's physical, except for those PlayStation Plus stuff. Yeah, definitely too late for a delay. Yeah, if they wanted to delay, they could delay it. World War 3 can delay it, of course. Armageddon and World War 3 can delay this game. But again, if that happens, it's gonna be a bigger issue than the game not coming out. Yeah. But yeah, they're not going to delay. Don't worry. Devs can now really push the limits of their creativity. I absolutely agree with that. I'm excited about the upcoming games. This is just the beginning of the next generation. When you think about it, like, of course Nvidia had to put out something like this, and I think the price of $60.99, for the base model, I think that's because of Sony and because of those guys. Because let's face it, they're not only fighting AMD here, they're fighting against consoles. Because you're gonna be thinking, do I buy this or do I buy PlayStation or Xbox? So they have to give you enough value for your buck, and just the prices on these is insane. Like, seriously. I mean, no one wants World War 3, man. No one wants that. You can preload a week early on PS. Oh, then you will be able to. Don't worry. Have I watched Henry Cavill PC build? Yeah. Actually, I was surprised. I mean, I wasn't surprised. The guy is a gamer. He told in an interview that he was hosting LAN parties and all of that. Whoever was hosting LAN party, that's the OG. That's the OG right here. If you host LAN parties, You had to do that a while back. Because now LAN parties are basically dead. People just log on to Discord. So yeah, I wasn't surprised that he knew how to assemble a PC. Like, I mean, he is a gamer. I mean, he's just playing games. I trust me. He is when he. I mean, he's working now. He's working on season 2 of The Witcher, which is great. They're producing right now. They're working on the scenes. But I can bet the time when the quarantine was in, I'm telling you, he was in his home for days playing games. I'm telling you. I hosted Doom 2 that much. Oh my god. I remember those Doom 2 death matches and those LAN parties, man. I actually miss those times as well. Such amazing stuff. CS 1.6, League of Legends when it came out, Doom. What was it? Unreal Tournament. Remember that? Unreal Tournament was amazing. Yeah, Halo is not that big here though. We didn't play Halo that much. We played Counter-Strike. Whoa, you're still doing LAN parties. That's nice, but majority of people don't. We host them as well here. My friends and I, we gather. I mean, less now because some of my friends got married. Yeah, it happens, but god damn it. LAN party during... Yeah, LAN parties now are non-existent, of course, because of 2020, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it, guys. Don't worry. LAN parties were top of the line back in the day. They were, actually. They were. Street Fighter, Tekken. Jeez. Split screen co-op with friends and bomb-ass food. Yeah, man. Yeah. Been waiting to pre-order for a long time now. Are they not doing pre-order bonuses or deluxe editions? No. You pre-order the game. I mean, there is gonna be a collector's edition, but CDPR refrains from doing what EA and Ubisoft and everyone else does. The deluxe versions, the deluxe versions, the deluxe, versions. So if you pre-order the game and if you buy the game after release, you're gonna be getting the same bonuses, which includes the artwork, screenshots, soundtrack of the game. You have on GOG everything you're going to get. So there are no bonuses for people who pre-order. Everyone gets the same, and I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. I don't like when people bait you in. You know, like, oh, if you paid us 20 euros, you're gonna be getting this nice skin, you know, just to show us you pre-ordered. I don't like that. Rush B now. Yeah. Look, my neighbor is not giving up. So, yeah. How many endings? A lot. So I will be cutting my stream here. Sorry about that. I will be streaming more though. I want to go and try Twitch a bit. I'll be streaming some random games on that. We're gonna be having some fun. And yeah. But it is what it is. I had to cut the stream early, but we have been going for 90 minutes almost, so that's a big plus. Thank you everyone for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about CDPR financial results because today at 6 p.m. they're gonna be posting the financial results. So if you wanted to see how well CDPR did, you can check them out at 6 p.m. They're gonna be posting their thing. So yeah. All right. I have to end the stream because I was supposed to end the stream anyway. It's not because of him. It's because I actually have to run some errands. I have to work on some videos for tomorrow, and yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much money on a Cyberpunk jacket. I will be doing these. I'll be doing these every single week when it comes to community hangouts, and I'll be doing more streams. Of course, once the game is out, I'm gonna be streaming the game almost every day. It's gonna be like a thing. But yeah. I don't know if they're gonna be going for another round of Collector's Edition. I managed to nab mine, but I wish one more time they do it. I think that a lot of people were actually waiting for a Collector's Edition, so yeah. Yeah. Alright, see you everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the stream again. New video tomorrow. On Sunday we have a podcast on Triple S League, I believe. So check them out. Check out the rest of the Cyberpunk family, MadQueenShow, Triple S League, and the Neon Arcade. That's it. Yeah. And also, Southern, just reach out to me, man. Just reach out to me in a DM. Thank you, everyone, and bye-bye. See you.